All right, what's up, guys? Ghost Ghillie here. It's gonna be a quick little video. I get asked a lot of questions about when I'm taking long shots. How do I aim? How do I adjust? How do I normally hit the shots on the first or second try from far away? Stuff like that, from like younger snipers and newer snipers and stuff like that. Try to get them tips. But I'm gonna make this short little video on how I do it. And as I'm going through the video, I'm gonna try to give you tips as the video is going. All right, let's jump right into it. I see a lot of snipers. They always ask me, what should I do when I take long range shots? Because a lot of them, like, they're used to shooting a certain distance. Once they get to a certain distance, they're afraid to take the shot. So I take a lot of long shots sometimes, depending on where I'm at and how I'm playing. But I'm going to try to help you guys in this video. The first thing I get asked a lot is what weight BB do you use? I get asked that all the time. I normally try to stay within 4.5, 4.8. That's what I'm shooting most of the time. 4s if I have to, but mostly I try to stay within the 4.5, 4.8 weight limit when it comes to BBs. So this right here, this is my favorite rifle. I've been using this for about 5-6 years. This is the SRS Silverback A2. I had the A1 version, but now I have the A2 version. This is my favorite rifle at the moment. I use it mostly all the time I play. But let's jump right into this video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot. I'm at about 40 yards right now, and I'm gonna shoot and I'm gonna back up. And as the further I get back, I'm gonna adjust off my mil dots. So I run my reticles. I like to use is a reticle with the notches, which is the lines going up and down, or I run the mil dot. I like the mil dot a lot though. That's what I normally, in my opinion, the mil dot is more easier to make adjustments. So like if you're shooting at somebody far away, you literally see the BB fall short. And being if you got a mil dot scope, you can basically use your mil dots to adjust higher and it'll fall and hit the person. But let's jump right into this video. I'm gonna show you this real quick. We're gonna take the first shot. I'm gonna aim dead center, and then we will move back, and I'm gonna show you the adjustments you need to make depending on where you're at. So right now, first shot, 40 yards. I'm gonna aim dead center. All right. So that was a hit, dead center. Also, having a heavyweight BB will help your BB travel longer too and carry a good jewel in it. So let's move back further. Let's move back, let's go. So we're at 40, we took a shot from 40 yards. Let's move back like 60 yards. All right, so now we're at 60 yards. From 50 to 60, no, not 60, from 40 to 60. From 40 to 60 you shouldn't have to aim really up at all. It should be dead center, if not half of the MOA. There we go. So at 60 yards, I'm still aiming dead center. So let's go back 80 yards. All right. So we're back 80 yards. So being that, also I forgot to mention, your distance is gonna depend on the power of spring and how good your hop up is. I already got mine tuned, so normally from 80 yards, this is when for me at least, this is when I gotta start aiming up a little bit. So we're gonna take a shot. So we're gonna put our center, we're gonna aim center mass, and then we're gonna take a shot and lift it up a little bit. All right, so right now I'm aiming dead center and I'm holding the mil dot. That's 80 yards. Let's move back. Let's do 90 or 100. All right, we're at 90 yards. So let's, we're at 90 yards. So pretty much at 80 yards where we just took a shot from, we had to aim 2.5 mils over the sign. So depending on, like, if I'm at a event and I was the rangefinder somebody and I knew I just took a shot from 80, and then I'm trying to take a shot at 90, literally, this is the good thing about mil dot scopes. It's easier to make an adjustment off your last shot. So we took a shot from 80, and it was a 2.5 mil hole over the top. So going from 80 to 90, it was a 2.5 mil dot hole. Let's do a 3 mil dot hole over the sign. Let's see. All right, 3 mil hole. There you go. So I went from a 2.5 mil from 80, moved back to 90. Then I was holding a solid 3 mil right over the top of the sign. I didn't have to adjust for wind. There's no wind right now, so that's good. But and it's ideal on how I do it. Now keep in mind, if you're new to sniping, again, this is just my setup. It could be different. Your setup could be different. You could have a different type of spraying that might not give you enough distance, or might give you more than enough distance. Your hop up might not be that good. You have to have a good hop up and a good spraying. Let's get that out there. It's definitely about to rain, but that's just a small. Hopefully this video, I know I'm don't do videos like this, but hopefully this video help some of the younger snipers that's getting into airsoft. But yeah, man, Ghost Ghillie out. If you guys got any questions or any more tips you need, or just let me know. But I get asked that a lot about long distance shots. How do I adjust? How I do this? How I do that? I run mil dot. That's gonna depend on what reticles you use. You gotta know your scope. Gotta know your gun. You gotta know where your gun max out at. Another thing that I do is whenever I get a new sniper rifle and I put internals in it, I write down notes. How far am I? What spring am I using? What is my hop up on? Stuff like that. And I take a shot, and if it hit, I write down the data. This is what my hop up was on. This is the way BB I was shooting. This is how far I was. This is how I had to aim. And then you just write different notes on the same piece of paper. And you just keep data on your specific rifle depending on your spring and all that. Now, once you take a spring out and put a different spring in, you got to redo the whole thing again. The FPS is gonna be different. Your joule limit gonna be different. So just make sure you write the data down, keep up with it, and figure out your rifle. That way, when you get to like a missile event or something like that, and you take a long shot, you don't have to check or take a lot of shots to try to hit the person. You already know, because you already had time behind your rifle, and you remember a lot of your data that you wrote down. So the longer you play with a certain setup, stick with it, and then that's really my advice. That's how I'm able to make a lot of consistent shots on the first try or the second try from far away. So, but yeah, man, it's Ghost Ghillie, man. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Catch y'all in the next one.